Man, I'm back. And listen, baked chicken is better than fried chicken. Let's just put it out there right now. Baked chicken is better than fried chicken. Argue with your mammy. But now that I've got your attention, when do we get so soft? Was it the participation trophy? Was it, oh man, your father wasn't around? Or when did we become so soft that we're always overly emotional, or we don't stand on anything? We don't push back on anything. All we do is if somebody tells us to do something, it's done. Government, your job, no pushback, yes sir, no sir, um, all that. When did we become so soft? I don't understand. My dad was tougher than woodpecker lips. You got to know how tough a woodpecker is because all he does is hit his head on trees all day. Tough as woodpecker lips. Somebody called my dad and say something out of the way, my dad stood on it. If he saw you somewhere and you said something out of the way, he stood on it. Now, all men ain't soft. There's some men out there that stand on principle and you can't make them do or say what they don't want to say. But when did the whole get so soft and emotional? And that's the question that I'm trying to find out. If you guys can like, comment, and subscribe and comment and let me know what do you think happened to men. This is Manning Up, Men Building Men, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of what has changed in the last 40 years. I'm 51 years old. And the way men think in this new society, right? You can't discipline your kids. Not true. But that's what they try to tell you. You can't put your hands on your kids. Not true, but that's what they try to tell you. There's a difference between discipline and abuse. Some people blur the lines where they can't separate it. But it's not for you to come in and tell me that I can't discipline my kids because if they do something wrong, you're going to discipline by putting them in the yard, putting them behind bars. But hopefully if you let me get to them first, maybe I can change that whole outlook on which way they're going. My son does schoolwork when they want to. Not when the teacher says, hey, you got to have your assignment by Friday. If you don't have your assignment by Friday, they send a note home. And then the kid who did his work on Friday get the same grade as the kid who did his work next Wednesday. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but those are all part of the things where men, we need to, once again, be more forceful in our children's lives, more forceful in the direction of our family, have open discussions with our significant other, and build towards a community that used to take care of each other. Because right now, my next door neighbor will see my son doing something wrong, but won't say anything to him. But she'll call the police. When I grew up, if you did something wrong, the neighbor would get you. And then tell your parents, and then your parents will get you. She's not calling the police. She's taking it upon herself, or he's taking it upon himself to raise the community. And right now the community is broken because everybody only take care of themselves. They don't give a damn about the community. They could care less about your family. But they'll be quick to talk about you. Oh, did you hear about so and so's kid? Yeah, I saw him doing it, but I didn't say anything. Why not? Why didn't you intervene so it wouldn't be at the place it is now? You had a chance to stop it or, correct their actions. But instead you chose to let them continue on their path. That's the difference between when I grew up and today. If I see your kid outside doing something, then I'm going to say something. If your kid don't like it and go tell you and you come back and say something to me, I'm going to tell you something that you ain't going to like. I feel sorry for teachers because the teacher called my mom when I was a kid. There was no questions. You got to know your kids. My mom knew I would do bad stuff. I was a good kid, but also did bad stuff. So 9 times out of 10, the teacher called, I probably did some messed up stuff. Now, you also got to get the truth. You know, some teachers nowadays may not be telling the truth. I saw a meme that they said teachers should have webcams on their self too, so you can see how bad your damn kid is. Man, we have to start taking back the reins of society. Stop letting people who don't know anything about your situation tell you how to better your situation, unless they have been in your place before and they're trying to guide or help you out of the darkness that we're in right now. Fathers used to talk to their son as well as their friends when they're going places, telling them things to make better. But now, if you ride in a car with a bunch of kids, there's no talking because they're just looking at their phone. I want to send a group text to all of them and say, this is the best way to do this. Hey, I want you guys look out the window because you're missing that horse running backwards, chasing a rooster. And by the time they looked there from their phone, we passed it. 2024 so far is upside down. We saw Eclipse, which was great. P. Diddy is diddling, or so-called making mistakes. OJ died. I don't know if that's good or bad. OJ died. And it's April. So tremendous storms already, rain. Nothing that great is happening so far in 2024. Got an election. Ain't no telling what's going to happen. They're making a movie about Civil War. Hey, man, don't make a movie about what people are talking about. You know, people crazy. We got teachers bringing girls home to have sex with her son. No men around. No men. We're either absent fathers, don't give a damn fathers, and wonder why kids are fucked up. Kids are messed up. Women can't do it all. They can't raise the household, work, raise hard-headed kids. Some of them are not going to make it. And fathers, not all, but a lot are absent. If you watch the podcast of me and Mr. Newbie, those are some of his programs to help families or broken, fractured family who don't have a male role model in the house to help. And what I'm about to say is confrontational or may rub people the wrong way, but women do great raising children. But a man cannot be a man unless he sees a man, whether it's his uncle, whether it's his coach, whether it's a man in the neighborhood who stands on principle or who is manly. If you've never seen a basketball player, you can't play basketball. If you've never cooked, you can't be a chef. So what I'm saying is, you can raise great people, but in order for a man to be a man, he has to see a man. And that's no hate or no strife against anybody who has successful children, but somewhere in their life they saw a man, whether it was your brother or like I said, their uncle, their coach, or one of their teachers, somebody who made an impact on his life as a male for him to be a man. Man, we got to do better. I've been rambling off for 10 minutes, and the only thing I can think of is participation trophies. I didn't get any. T-ball. You didn't hit the ball, and everybody ran around the bases. Everybody bat. Nah. Everybody kept score. We didn't play for fun. We played for keeps. It wasn't man, you guys didn't win a game, but we got this. Nah, I don't want that. Me as a competitor, I don't want that. I don't want that participation trophy. Men used to stand for something in the community. They had a role. You used to hear, who's your role model? My dad's my role model because he does this, this, and this. What do you want to be when you grow up? Oh, I want to be doctor, lawyer, athlete. This day and age, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a creator. Okay, well, you already got the tools to create stuff. Why aren't you creating? Oh, well, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Not. If you're not going to start today, you're not going to do it tomorrow. Excuse the motorcycle in the background. That's a great sound, though. Once you hear that, oh, man. We have to, and I know the title says baked fried chicken, but we're making a meal right here. But baked chicken is the best. It's juicier. It's flavorful. You know, if you messed up baked chicken, that means you shouldn't ever be able to cook anything but toast and toast, waffle, Lego my ego. That's it. You can't cook that. If you mess up baked chicken, fried chicken, you can burn fried chicken. You can cook it too long. You can not cook it long enough. You just can't mess up baked chicken. You season it. You put it in the oven. You put aluminum foil on top of it. You cook it. Once it's getting close to being done, you take the aluminum foil off, the brown the chicken. Boom, it's done. Baked chicken. Now, is it going to be as fast as fried chicken? No. But it's going to be good. Back to men. Right now, man, we ain't good. Right now, we fried chicken. We 3-day-old fried chicken that's soggy on the bottom. I was talking to my boy, Views on Twos yesterday, or the other day, on how our fathers were in our lives and how all the fathers, matter of fact, Troy's dad, Steve's dad, Coach On's dad, Tim's dad, the dads just go on and on. We were a mixed family of all races that stayed over each other's houses, and parents, if you did something wrong on somebody else's houses, not only did you get in trouble there, man, they told on you. You might not have got 2 whippings, but you got scolded here, and you might have got a whooping when you got home. We was held accountable to a standard by our parents, by all parents. And I'm pretty sure my parents said if he gets out of line, you pop him upside the head. I guarantee you my mom said that. Pop him upside the head. Marlon, my mom used to say, Troy's mom, if he gets out of hand, just pop out of hand. She'd be like, oh, no, he ain't going to do that. But I knew where I stood and what I could and couldn't do. My mom was an extreme disciplinarian. She was tough. She whooped me way more than my dad, but I fear my dad more than my mom because he's your dad. Now, these kids don't fear nobody. About, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years ago, little kid was talking trash back to me at the bus stop. I said, hey, listen, you little beep, 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 beep. I don't know what your deal is, but you need to get yourself together. He was like, oh, when I changed my tone. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Big. Yeah. We got to get back to the basics. Take care of home. Take care of family. Take care of your kids. So when they go out in society, they reflect you still. And then when your kids are with other kids and you are over these kids, like at a party or your son's having a party or, they're out and you see them going off the path, it's our place to step in and say, hey, the hell are you doing? But we don't. When something happens, the first thing people want to do is grab their cell phone. They don't want to help. They don't want to intervene. They don't want to freaking whatever. All they want to do is be the first one to 1 million views. You could have stopped the incident. You could have stopped what just happened. But no, you want to be the first one to post it. Social media, internet is a blessing and a curse. You get to learn stuff and you get to learn stuff. You think about that and you'll let me know what I mean. Man, like, comment, and subscribe. Manning up. Men building men. Excuse me. I got my Rode microphone. I got my Rode stand. I got Rode equipment everywhere. I'm having a great time, man. I'm hoping you guys having a great time listening to me ramble on about all kinds of different topics. Man, we're going to start getting real deep in there. I've been on here for a little bit. We're going to start getting deeper. We're going to figure out what's the issue with men, and we're going to ask serious questions, tough questions that people might not want to answer. But the only way you can get to the bottom of the issue is to ask extremely tough questions. And that's what I'm here to do. And I'm here to educate you as well as to educate myself. If something I don't know, you can help me. Or if something you don't know, I can help you. Men, from here on out, from this day forward, what's the date? April 10th, 11th, 12th, April something. 2024. Stand on principle. Believe in God. Trust in God's word and path. And then use it accordingly to your life. Don't let somebody tell you what you can or cannot say. If I don't infringe on your rights as a human, you can't make me do or say what I don't want to say. I'll call a spade a spade. That's all I got, folks. Like, comment, and subscribe. Manning up, men building men. Yo, see ya. Y'all be easy, not greasy like that fried chicken.